Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Reza Mesgarlou here from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. At least I'm here right now. And this is going to be another one of our trainings regarding a topic that a lot of people ask. And their question is usually, where do I find my customers? Where do I find my potential partners? Who do I contact? How do I contact? What tools can I use? What is the secret? What is the trick? What's the shortcut? Well, let me tell you, there's a lot of tools available to us, but at the end of the day, it's up to us what to do with them, right? It's up to us and our belief system, how we want to go about these things. I have people saying, well, I don't want to talk to anyone I know. Why? My question is why? Why don't you want, if you found something really good, it was good, obviously, that you decided to partner up with this company, right? So if it was good for you, then you definitely want to bring that good to your loved ones and friends and family first, right? I'm not saying every one of them are going to see what you see. I'm not saying every one of them is going to appreciate what you have. I'm not saying that. Some will, some won't, so what? Next. There's 8 billion people in this world, right? That should be a mentality. At least your obligation to your friends and family is out of the way. For example, my brother, when he decided to launch this company, who do you think he talked to about this first? Me. You. He talked to me first. He talked to his family and friends first. And when we got started, we reminded them of what we are doing, and we got started. Some of them decided to partner up right away. Some of them decided to wait a while. And some of them took 10 years or longer to decide to join. And some of them never did. Some of them never did. So what? You know, I mean, my obligation's out of the way, right? I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm making the money I'm making. I got the freedom that I got. I've made the change in this world, and I've helped a lot of people ongoing. Okay, so my obligations are out of the way. They can't come back to me and say, "Hey, why didn't you tell me about this opportunity? Hey, you know I've been suffering from this and that and this and that, and I could use these products. How come you didn't tell me about it?" You know, they can never say that to me because they were amongst the first I approached, right? And the ones that decided to partner up today, they thank me, right? So this is the first thing. So we're going to talk about prospecting and how to bring this opportunity and your product line to as many people as possible. Remember, there are 8 billion people in this world. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with your local market. What we call is a warm market. But before we get to that point that you're going to bring these products and the opportunity to them, is for you to become opulence, and opulence becomes you. Meaning you got to treat it, okay? You got to treat it as if you invested millions into an opportunity and a product line, right? You ride or die. This is basically what you signed up for. You believe in it so much, and you're a product of the product, that you're not out there trying to, fake it, right? Trust me, it's better if you don't fake it. It's better if you're a believer of your own opportunity and your own product line, right? So this is where we're gonna start with. First things first, your congratulations to all of you who decided to launch your own online shop, partner up with this amazing 19-year-old, it's 19 almost, 19-year-old Canadian company that's in fashion, skincare, health, home center revolution, the stuff that you have around your household, but the safe ones and effective ones, stuff that does not harm you, but it benefits you. So you need to be product of the product. So what does that mean? You're gonna make sure that you use these products yourself. Make sure you do not buy anything from outside if your own online shop carries it. And hopefully you already know that we manufacture all of our products, all 1,000 of them. What does that mean? Well, that means we have control over quality and the quantity. It's very important, right? Very important. I've been with the companies that they have some good products. They just weren't ready for the explosion. They weren't ready for the growth. So people have to wait for products. I was with companies that sourced out their products. And all of a sudden the products weren't consistent, quality wasn't there. You know, it was a nightmare. So this is very important to understand. We're a privately owned company. We have no shareholders per se out there that we want to make happy. It is privately owned and it's catering to the masses. We have the best products, bar none. Absolutely the best products, bar none. I always brag about my products. Okay? The wine is kind of hard to see with the glare, but you know what I mean. The fountain of life and the vine, right? I have always my own my belt, my shoes, absolutely everything, right? So I'm just looking around to see what else I have here. So first thing you want to do is become product of the product. Earn as you learn. And as you're using these products, as you're learning about these products, you're talking about these products, you're sharing these products, and the way you talk about these products comes out differently versus you if you were just trying to read a script and fake it, right? So it's very important that you use your own products. And you know, you can get to use your own products for free if you launch as LA, right? Or LAP, you got $3,300 of products. You only spend about $2,000, right? So even if you sold the $2,000, got your money back, you still got $1,300 of free products that you can use for yourself to better your health and to become a walking billboard. Oh yeah, I forgot. Use your own products. You see this? I've had this. Glasses is for reading. I would say probably for around 14 years. Yeah, 14 years. And I am always sporting my own products, right? So now that you're in and you are using your own products and you're understanding your products, you're attending product calls on Monday nights, doing your own research and so on and so forth, now you're ready to go and talk about these products from your heart and from your experience. That's very, very important, right? I wear my shoes, I'm in cloud nine. I don't wear my shoes outside. I don't wear my shoes in the rain, in the winter. When I'm going somewhere, that I'm going to a meeting, I wear whatever kind of shoes, boots, whatever. And when I get to that place and I'm indoor, I put on my favorite shoes. Why? Because they're the highest quality. I don't want to, I respect them. It's just like expensive handbag that you guys have or you see people having and they walk. I heard from our SVP when she was in Asia. It was raining and people with expensive bags, they were covering their bags, not themselves, because they knew how much they paid for that bag and they cherished and valued their expensive bag, right? Their designer bag. So this is where you need to be that person. You need to be eat, sleep, breathe, wake up, opulence, and your products. Now, how do we approach people? If you're new in the business, which most of you are new in this business, also the people that have been in the business for a long time, they need to hear this. Because if you say, I don't know who to speak to, then you are not looking hard enough or not even hard enough. You're not thinking about it and looking at it the right way. First thing I did, I'm going to talk about myself. When I got started, immediately I called all my friends and family. All my friends and family and colleagues, people that I knew they were on friendship basis, or even on not like friendship basis, but we knew each other. I put it out there that in 6 months, I will not have a job. Why? What's going on? Well, I started my own business. And in 6 months, my target is in 6 months to make more than twice of what I'm making with my job. Monday to Friday job. And they all looked at me. Some of them say, well, wow, what is it about? Some of them say, okay, that's good. That's nice. Good luck. I guess they didn't believe it, right? But the ones that, asked me, really? What is it you're going to do? You have a good position. You have a good job. What are you going to do? And basically, I briefly explained to them the company that I was partnered with and what the company was in and who the CEO was and his track record and his vision and where this company was going to hit. For you, it's a lot easier. Company has a great track record. A+ rating by Better Business Bureau. Okay, A+ rating with that. We have so much accolades out there. So much accolades out there. You just got to get on YouTube, whether it's Golden Globe or Emmy Awards or View talk shows or Toronto International Film Festival. I mean, we have so much accolades out there. Designer of the Year, Celebrity Choice Awards at Toronto International Film Festival, top CEO, top compensation plan. Compensation plan is what pays you, right? Top compensation plan, top training, top products, handbag of the year. Yes, we've had handbag of the year. We have had top timepiece, our watches. Our present watch was featured with the top 10 timepieces in the planet. Okay, that is huge, along with Patek Philippe, Rolex, all the big names. Ferry President was one of them. Our Ferry Marsh line, our Porsche line, our Ferry line. Product of the century, NPN3 number by Health Canada, and what it's done for people. We have thousands and thousands of testimonials on this. We sold millions and millions of this to about 200 countries and territories. The latest product already, like absolutely crushing it, is Divine. That has replaced 8 other supplements for me, for anyone. Okay? You don't need to buy vitamin D, you don't need to buy vitamin C, you don't need to buy many things. Okay? Pine seed, I mean, it's grapeseed, pine bark. I mean, so much in it, right? That you need to understand what you have. You need to be a consumer yourself because you want to stay healthy, right? Forget about business and money, but you want to benefit. You want to, if you have some kind of ailments, or if you don't, you want to stay healthy. You want to make sure you pay attention to this. Don't decide to become healthy when problems catching up with you, right? This is a good preventive medicine. 10 drops a day, 3 capsules a day, right? So how do you prospect? You make a list of names. Get a fresh book. Don't have scribbles all over the place. Don't try your cell phone, for example. Don't try to rely on your cell phone, right? Cell phone is okay to a point, but you want to be organized, and old school way is the best way. If you don't have the forensic box, get yourself the forensic box from your back office. Order it, okay? Learn how to use it. It's similar to a day timer, right? But get organized with your business. Don't be casual with your business, okay? And understand, if you do these little things on a daily basis, depending on how fast you want to get to where you want to get to, if you do these little things, you're going to see it's like a pipe that you're putting drops in it. If you put enough drops in it, it'll load up and eventually starts to trickle out from the other side or even pour out from the other side. Even if there's an obstacle halfway in the pipe. If you put enough drops in it, all of a sudden you're going to be, well, you're going to have that 6 customers in a week, 10 people joining your business in a month, as long as you keep putting those drops. And how do you put those drops? Those drops are your skills and your techniques on prospecting, how you prospect. So get yourself a fresh book, preferably a book that you paid a bit of money for, something that's nice, hardcover. Call that your list book. I know a lot of people don't do this. Okay? Make yourself a list book and start adding on to the list of names of people that you want to talk to. A, your products. B, your business, right? And you start up with your warm market. So write down this as I'm sharing with you. Warm market. Who are your warm markets? Is everybody taking notes? If you're not taking notes,
I am.
Perfect. Everybody take notes. So, warm markets. Who are your warm markets? Family first. Doesn't matter, regardless of the location. Family first. I have people in the United States, Canada, Iran, Europe, all over the world, right? I talk to them first. Family first. So write down the names of your family. Don't prejudge. Only God is there to judge, right? So don't prejudge anyone. Don't think to yourself, oh, he's interested, she's not interested, he's got money, she doesn't have money. Okay? Do not prejudge anyone. Okay? Write the list of names and preferably with their phone numbers in front of it. If you don't have their numbers, it's okay. You can find the numbers later. But start your list of names. Family is your first category. Second category, friends. Now, I'm going to give you a memory jogger. Memory jogger is something helps you remember the names of these people, your family and friends. I don't know how many names you have in your phone, in your contact list on your phone. I don't know how many I have. I have like tens of thousands, right? Go through that, A to Z. Go through your list of contacts on your cell phone and write their names down, the family, right? We talk about family right now. Write down the family, then write down the names of the friends with the phone numbers. If it's your contact list, you have the phone number, right? If you don't have the phone number for whatever reason, you can get it later. Don't worry about that. That's not important right now. What comes after friends?
Nice.
Co-workers, ex-co-workers, people that you work with right now, and people that you used to work with before. Schoolmates, ex-schoolmates, whatever course you took, whether it was for a job, whether it was for degree, whether it was for a special training, whatever. Write their names down with the phone number. Professionals. Professionals are who? Your doctor, your lawyers, dentists. I know some people, I don't know why, they don't think dentists is what are doctors. Yes, they're doctors, right? Dentists, nurses, any professional that you give your money to on an ongoing basis in the past are not excluded. If anything, they need it more than anyone else, right? Write down the names of the professionals. If you belong to a church or you go to a church groups, okay? Write down the names of people you know in the church. Wedding lists. If you've been to weddings, which I'm sure we've all been to weddings, try to learn, find out the names of the people that you met in this wedding or you forgot about. Doesn't matter if you haven't spoken to them in 10, 15, 20 years. Doesn't matter. Write their names down. Right now, your only objective is to make a list of names. And this list of names, by the way, you don't sit down and make it one day and it's done. It's not done. There's 8 billion people out there, right? We're going to get to that part. But write down the list of names of people that I just talked to you. And, neighbors, okay? Write their names. You don't have the number, it's okay. You can always get the number later, okay? Mechanics, nannies, home caregivers, gardener, right? And the list goes on and on. These are the warm market that you have met, that you have spoken to, right? Or social media. There's people that you know on social media that you've spoken with. They have messaged you. They like your comments. They like your posts. They like your whatever. Maybe even inbox you, you message back and forth at some point. Write their names down. Okay? This is your warm market. These are the people you have exchanged words with or messages with. So this is your warm market. Add to it as you wish, as you see fit. Anyone that you've spoken to anywhere, add them up. Then there's the cold market. The second category is the cold market. Who are the cold markets? I know some people prefer to just build their business starting with cold market. I personally think that's not wise. It's more difficult. Why is it more difficult? Because these people don't really know you, or they don't know you at all, right? That's why they call it cold market. You got to warm it up somehow. You got to warm it up somehow before you can, you can hit them up with something. I get messages daily on Telegram, on WhatsApp, on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, nonstop. Nonstop, I get messages from people I don't even know. And they all start the same way. All of them start the same way. And I look at them like, okay, I know based on experience, they want to recruit me, right? Because if they wanted to know about what I do, they would start by saying, hello, Reza, how you doing? My name is so-and-so. What is it that you do? They would start off that way. But the ones that come say, hi, Reza, how you doing? Then you say, hi, I'm great, thanks. How are you? How do we know each other? Then they'll say, oh, we don't really know each other. I like your profile. I like the stuff you post. I see you're an entrepreneur. I just want to know if you're open to another opportunity. And they start blabbing on. They load up my DM trying to sell me on what they're doing. So my response to them is usually, listen, I appreciate you contacting me for what you're doing, but obviously you haven't done your homework on me. You just picked me randomly and you haven't done your homework on me to know what I do. And unfortunately, right now at this point in time, for so many different reasons, I'm not interested or nor have the time, because my business is exploding into 200 countries and territories, and we have some new releases that's got me working overtime. So appreciate it, but I'll cut to the chase. At this point in time, I'm usually open to opportunities. Maybe I'll visit it on a later date, but right now I'm just way too busy creating millionaires. Now see the psychology? The psychology? They're thinking like, whoa, I message this guy not knowing what he does, or I message this lady not knowing what she does, yet she's busy creating wealth elsewhere. And chances are these people who are contacting you with big words are fresh into what they're doing. They're just doing what they've been told to do, right? They go off and script, and if you check with them a month from now, they're not with that company anymore. They're doing something different. But the point is, you got to create warmth within your cold market by pleasant interaction, by putting it out there that you're so busy that you teamed up with the greatest company in the world some 1 week ago, 1 month ago, 1 year ago, 10 years ago, right? Or longer, and you're creating millionaires. Now you got their attention. Now some of them will run away because they don't know what to do. They haven't made thought of what to say next. They run off. Some of them go check with their upline, and the upline says, oh, upline's going to be worried about losing them. Oh, no, just go back into them and say, look, I don't want to see your stuff, but I really want you to see my stuff. We only need you to put on a call. They'll try different things trying to get you to look at their stuff, right? Don't waste your time that way. Just create curiosity. Let them know you're committed. You're diehard. And if they'd like to have a conversation with you regarding your opportunity, they're more than welcome. But leave them curious at the highest peak, right? And you can say, I have products that's changing the health of so many people around the world. Something like that. Short and sweet to the point. So they know your conviction. They see your seriousness with what it is that you do, and not how you don't have time right now to look at anything else because you're busy with your own game, right? Now, cold markets. Let's start writing the list of cold markets. People we meet on a daily basis. Now, I'm going to talk about myself. I learned this by experience. People that I spoke with who got comfortable with me and had some interaction with me after a short 5, 10, 15 minutes, 1 hour, they be coming to me and say, hey, I ask them, well, if you've been seeing me for a while and you've been wondering what I do for a while, what took you so long to approach me, to ask me? They all said to me, well, it just seemed like you were, I don't know, I was not approachable. It looked like this, I seemed like I was in a bad mood. I seemed like too serious. I seemed like, what's the word they use? Some of them use the word, they were scared. They were scared. So I realized, oh my God, it's not true. I was not in a bad mood. I'm not a rude person. I like to think I'm a good person. So what gave them that impression? It's what they saw with me. The seriousness, never smiling, never going out of my way to interact. If they said something, for example, in a restaurant, coffee restaurant, pick up, take out, whatever, if they said something or they made a comment about something, I would just give them a short answer and mind my own business, right? And to me, that's what it was, minding my own business. But to them, it was like, oh, okay, this guy doesn't like to talk. This guy is not people person. This person is, man, I'm lost for words. What's it called, that word? Anyhow, they didn't seem comfortable enough to continue or even approach me to begin with. So I realized myself and by other people, hey, you're in people business. Don't be afraid to smile. It's free. Don't be afraid to be pleasant. Don't be afraid to interact. People are your inventory. People are your inventory. And never forget that. I was told people are your inventory. If you're not a people person, if you're not willing to be pleasant, if you're not in your heart believe that you're helping humanity with your product line, with your compensation plan, with your business, then you need to change. You need to understand you got something really good that you want to share with the world and help people change their lives, change their health, change all of that, right? So this is something that I had to learn. I try to keep conscious of being pleasant, of doesn't cost to smile, or at least don't have that deadly serious face on. Having that deadly serious face on does not attract people. It actually scares people. It's quite the opposite. They want to stay clear of your way. Okay? So this is where I had to work on myself. I needed to be conscious of it, ongoing, and so be approachable, be pleasant, and cold market is your people that you meet on a daily basis. I went to this restaurant. This server was really pleasant, really nice. We even had interactions. Maybe I even got a name. I really want to talk to her about this business. I really want to talk to her about these products. Social media, for example. If you are on social media, which you should be, because social media, people globally can see what you post and you can see what they post, right? So from your Instagram friends and followers or people you follow, Facebook, Twitter, if you use that, X, whatever. What's it called? TikTok, which I'm relatively new to, but I'm telling you, it's so powerful. If you post the right things, right context, consistently, you have to be consistent with what you do here. It's not a one-time deal. Oh yeah, I posted last month and that's it. No, consistently, right? You got to be consistent with your products. I don't care if it's a 10-second video that you're telling people about, folks, have you heard about the Fountain of Life and what it does for you? All natural supplement, and you take the drops, right? And post or share something with what it helped you with, what it helped your mother with, what it's helping people with, or divine. All right? Or, folks, Father's Day doesn't exist, but Father's Day is coming. Look no further to find the gift for the father. Or Mother's Day, that's a huge one, massive one. I think it's one of the biggest ones, right? Post some products on your stories, on your wall, right? Link, put your link out there. You all have a link, right? To your shop, to your online shop. Mine is opulence.com/Reza. Post that constantly on social media, right? Make a list of code names or social media and people you meet on daily basis. Or if you want, I know one story of this lady who was a housekeeper, single mom, that worked for this mega millionaire with this other company. This is when I was starting. I heard this story, it just blew my mind. She was cleaning this mansion for this gentleman who had a large team in that company. This gentleman was making over $300,000 a month. I can use his name. The late Mark Yarnell. Mark Yarnell. He was a pastor, but and his background, and he got into direct sales, multi-level, and he started to absolutely crush it. He became one of the biggest trainers, one of my trainers, right? And he had a house cleaner who cleaned the house, and he was doing his thing on the phone, right? On the phone, on the calls, talking about his opportunity and business to different people. And this cleaner, by default, she was wondering how she can change her life, how she could live the dream. She had a kid, right? And she was cleaning houses, his mansion, and maybe many other houses to make a living. By default, by cleaning this house and listening to what this guy's talking about, she had learned so much. One day she approached Mark and says, Mark, it's been a wonderful, I don't know how many years she had worked for him, 10 years or whatever it was. It's been a wonderful 10 years. I love working with you. You're an amazing individual, but I'm putting in my notice. So Mark didn't want to lose her. Like, whoa, what happened? Would you like a raise? I'll give you another raise, like, I don't want to lose you. And she says, no, Mark, it's not about you give me a raise, because you could never give me a raise big enough. So Mark thought about it. He goes, what are you talking about? Because I've been hearing you for the past so many years, and I'm moving. And I also understand you have no distributors. You're not doing no business. I believe it was Arizona. So me and my daughter are moving to Arizona, and I'm going to do exactly what you do, and I'm going to own that market. And Mark was like, whoa, really? You've been listening? He goes, absolutely. So anyways, Mark says, great. I can't tell you not to do that. And Mark got her signed up, worked with her, trained her. This young lady moved to Arizona, and she started earning in excess of $2 million a year. Now, how did she do it? She doesn't know anybody in Arizona. That's another thing Mark asked her. Do you know people in Arizona? You have family? I don't know absolutely no one. But I do know your company is not in Arizona yet. It didn't even matter if they were in Arizona or not. But in her mind, I'm going to go there and I'm going to crush it. And what did she do? She built her business entirely on a cold market. What's a cold market? Well, we have this thing in North America. It's called the white pages. It's for residentials and so on and so forth. There's yellow pages, used to have, and there's white pages. White pages are name and phone number of everyone, A to Z, in that state. So she started with alphabet A. And her target was to go to every name and phone number, cold calling them with the script that Mark gave her. And she had learned so much by paying attention and listening. From A to Z, she said she's going to go through A to Z till she starts earning the income she wants to make. Guess what, folks? She started making $2 million a year, and she did not even finish alphabet A. Did you hear that part? We got A to Z. A, alphabets A, B, C, D, E. She did not even finish alphabet A before she started earning $2 million a year. So that is possible. That's what people have done, but you have to have thick skin. You're calling people. It's a longer process. You have to spend a lot of time. And this lady spent 18-hour days. She had limited reserve that she has saved up for. She was planning this for almost a year, that she said. So she saved enough money that she could live off that reserve, and this business had to make her a living or more before her reserve ran out. And that's how she did it with cold market. So it's, like I said, it's a longer process. All depends on your skills, depends on your script, depends on how you can answer questions, how you can build like and trust, right? Some people will tell you to get lost. Some people tell you, don't call me. You know, it's like door to door, right? Except this is faster, it's on a phone. But some people will say, really? What kind of product do you have? What does it do? Where does it come from, right? So you'll get that too. Our forensic training also speaks about that. Make $50 a day. Okay? I strongly recommend you go on YouTube and listen to the forensic networking channel, and the trainings are there as to so many awesome trainings are there. Go get yourself and train on how you can law of averages. It's a numbers game. You go through the numbers. 10 say no, 1 will say yes. 20 say no, 2 will say yes. 50 say no, 5 will say yes. Are you willing to go through the 50 dials, or are you going to quit after 3 or 4 dials? Oh, it doesn't work. I don't know how to do it. No, you know how to do it. The more you do it, the better you become at it. That's simple, right? I taught my son, who is 12 now. He started cutting grass for me since he was 9. At the beginning, I had to teach him. I had to tell him, okay, he's doing it, but it's not looking good, the grass, but it's at least cut. And in a few days, it'll look nice. But I had to tell him, going lines back, going lines back. And he's a professional today. He's a professional today. He is not only knows how to start the machine, he knows how to cut the grass really nice and not make a mess, right? So the more you dial, smile and dial, the better you'll become at it. That's simple, okay? So cold markets are people that you don't know, but you meet on a daily basis. How do you meet them? You have to be approachable, and you have to go out of your way to meet them. Examples. I was at the bank making a deposit, and someone says, it happens to be all the time. People say to me, I heard them say, oh, thank God it's Friday. And I'm like, oh, I see. It's, I know what I know what you mean. It used to be like that for me too. They're like, used to be like that for you? I'm like, yeah, but every day is a Friday for me. They're like, really? Lucky you. What is it that you do? I used to say I get paid to wear designer goods. I work from home. Oh man, you got so lucky. How do you manage that? I said, well, I came across someone who told me about it, and I took a look, and I realized that's what I want to do. So today I have a freedom. Somebody else say, oh, I couldn't come to do my deposit yesterday, but I did come. I hear telling the teller that I came here and I got soaked, and you made a mistake. Now I have to come back again today to do this. And the teller says, okay, if you don't mind, waiting for a bit, and I will make sure it gets done for you today. So while she's there looking at me and complaining that I came in that bad weather yesterday to get this done, I said, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yesterday I didn't come because of the weather, so I decided to see when there's a nice weather, then I'll come. And I usually avoid rush hours and all that. Lucky for me, I have that flexibility. I can come whenever I wish. I make my own hours. Whoa, really? What do you do? The question you want them to ask is, what is it that you do? Anytime you get someone curious enough to ask you, what is it that you do? You have done your part. You've done that part for them to ask question, what is it that you do? Now you have to have an answer. And you have to be a short answer. Don't go blabbing on for 15 minutes. That person's going to regret asking you that question, right? Make it short and sweet. And if they ask you for your story, which we're going to talk about a little bit later, have your 2-minute story ready. 2-minute story ready. Sit down, write down your 2-minute story, go over it, clean it up, polish it, and make it more effective and to the point, right? So how else do we get our people to ask us that? You know, become a walking billboard. What is walking billboard? Doesn't mean you have to wear a gown or a suit, three-piece suit. Sure, if you want to, you can, but you don't have to. Just look successful. Look successful. If you want to wear a casual dress, make sure it's nice. Make sure it's clean. If you want to wear shoes, make sure it's nice. Preferably a fairy shoe. Even if you want to be comfortable, fairy loafers. Make sure you're a walking billboard. Make sure you look successful, right? In one sitting, when people ask me, what do? I tell them I get paid to wear designer goods. And I show them my reading glasses. I show them my watch, my rings, my belt, my shoes, my briefcase. Pretty much so much that I can use, right? Or during the pandemic, or even now, people ask you, oh my God, you know, I was scared of viruses, this and that, as I know what you mean. Luckily for me, I had access to this product that, you know, prevents me from getting sick, and have products that actually not just sterilize an area, keep an area virus-free, bacteria-free for up to 2 weeks. And I tell them about my sterling silver that I have it with me on the plane everywhere. And I tell them about my products, the Fountain of Life, that I take nonstop, right? So now they're asking, oh, wow, what is that? Anytime they're asking questions, you're on the right track. Don't go overboard and say way too much, right? Just always give them a little bit till they ask the next question. Then give them a little bit more till they ask the next question. Eventually, they're going to ask you, how can I do what you do? Or how can I buy these products? Where do I get these products from? They sell them in stores. No, they don't. It's online only. It's been there 19 years and it's been online only. If you want to compare it to Amazon, you can. Even though we're better than Amazon. But yeah, online only. Or if you like, I always have some extras with me that you have in your briefcase, or you have it in your car, or your bag, purse, whatever, right? You have some beautiful handbags for ladies. Beautiful. And say, I have some extras with me. If you like, I have some to spare, you know, and I can, you know, I can sell you some. Then once they're buying it, you're opening your bag. Oh, by the way, this is our product, the handbag. They're like, oh, wow, ladies go crazy over handbags, right? Guys, I don't know. Briefcase, sure. Handbags, you see that, it's nice, but it's not, you know, guy thing. But ladies, you open your beautiful handbag and you take out the product. They're going to ask you, how much is it? Tell them, you know what? It's up to you. It's up to you how much you want to sell it for. Obviously, you're there to make money. So standard price, we all know what it is. 37%, right? Some people sell it for more. Some people say, hey, if you buy this one and this one, I will throw in an all-natural toothpaste, right? It's up to you. It's up to you. And that's a training for another day. But this is how you go about it, step by step. Don't go crazy on an individual and ask you, what is it that you do? All of a sudden, you take up 5 minutes. They're like, oh, my God. Like, you know, you don't do that. You know, step at a time. Get them, as long as they're asking question from you, you're on the right track. And you will make some mistakes. You will. But the more you do it, the better you become at it. At which point they decide to buy or say, I don't have any money on me right now. Can I buy it later? Sure, no problem. But let me create you a free VIP account. Okay? And this free VIP account, or if they're in a rush to go, you're on the go. You're talking to them later on, right? Let me create you a free VIP account that you don't even need me. You can buy it directly from there. But to create it with them, either watch them do it because it's simple and some people are not tech savvy. Create it for them right away. Anyone you talk to, anywhere, whether it's for business or product, create them a free VIP account and follow up with them. If they're in your local city, they can buy from you, whatever you have. Always have inventory, always. I'm not saying stack up like crazy. I've done a video. I actually made a nice show. I bought a nice showcase and I have all my opulence related products. Literature are in there. Okay? So going back a little bit, always be prepared to meet this cold market. People anywhere. Whether it's cold or hot market, always be organized and be prepared. Get yourself a briefcase. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. Get yourself a briefcase. I wish I had it over here. Let me see if I can ask my kids to bring it for me. Guys! Hello! I think they're outside with the dogs. Anyhow, I'll show it to you at some point. They're going to come and disturb me anyway, so I'll tell them to bring it for me. Have this briefcase or a handbag. The big ones, they sell opulence, right? And have your literature, as well as your products, as well as your laptop or tablet, whatever, all in there. So every day when I leave home, whether I'm going to do business or I'm just going to do some running around, this is with me. Because always I come across someone who wants to know what I do, and they want to know. Sometimes no time to have conversation. So what I do is I give them a drop card. What's a drop card, you may ask? Go look in your back office. Get yourself some beautiful drop cards. And I pre-filled it by hand, or you can put a sticker on, it's up to you. I pre-filled it by hand, and after a good conversation, after I know they have questions, I give them a drop card and say, let's touch base later tonight. Or let's meet up tonight, or whenever, you know what I mean? Because you want to have a good conversation with them. And I give them a drop card. What's in my opulence bag, in my business bag? I'm going to share it with you shortly. I always have products in there. I'm not talking a ton of products, but let's say 3 to 6 FOLs in there. At least 2 or 3. 2 or 3. Someone else. 1 second. 2 or 3 divine. My literature, my laptop, my chargers, right? My business cards. I have it all in there. Every day when I go out, if I use some of that stuff, when I get home, first thing I do, I replenish this bag. I replenish this bag. Can you please mute yourself? Thank you. So replenish this bag and okay, that's good. That's fine. All right. Make sure you replenish this bag. You don't want to be somewhere else and, oh, no, I have no more drop cards left, or I have no more products left, or I don't have my laptop with me, or I don't know. Just every night, that's your toolbox. Let's call it your business box. Have it with you at all times. Don't get caught like I get caught all the time. People want to buy. I went to a barbecue, and I had, that's before I got my briefcase. I only had 3 bottles of FOL in my car. And one person who immediately wanted to buy a bottle, there was 8 or 9 other people. Shan, can you do me a favor, sweetheart? Give me my briefcase from my room. Thank you so much. And everybody in the room wanted to buy, by the pool wanted to buy it. There was more than 8. There was about 12 or 14 people there. Only had 3 bottles, right? I didn't expect that, but I should have. Knowing I'm going to a pool party, I should have some products on it, right? I didn't. So yeah, don't get caught that way. Make sure that you have the products with you. Make sure you order your products. Make sure you have the products. Make sure you use your products. And this is how you become effective with your MO. DMO. What's DMO? Daily method of operation. Okay? Be organized and be a professional. Now, I'm going to share with you this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much. What does it say? Glare doesn't let you see it, right? Let's see Ferry logo at the top? Yes, we make this, okay? Everything I need is in here. As you can see, it's bulging because I put so much in here. So let me open up and what this looks like, the back. I want to give you a glimpse of the front so you can see what the front looks like. The liner inside is to die for. The liner inside is to die for. You see the liner? It's all Ferry liner. What's in the middle? Let me show you the middle part. The middle part is my laptop. Let me get it out so you can see. This is a full-size laptop, by the way, guys. It's not a mini one or a smaller one. This is a full-size laptop, right? So I have my laptop, my chargers, my even Bluetooth speaker. I've ended up doing meetings in places that I needed speakers. And I have my headset. I have my, here's my Bluetooth speaker, right? It is loud, this little guy. I bought it in Kenya for, I believe, $5. My Bluetooth headset. This is actually a VIP bottle, but I have the full-size bottles, right? My own personal sample giving FOL. Not only I use this myself, I also sample out from it. Mouth spray, right? If you guys haven't ordered this, order it. It's incredible, right? My Divine, right? And I have some of the stuff here that's not opulence. For example, I love whole cloves. You know, if you don't know what it does, maybe do a little research. I put 2 sticks in my mouth at least once a day. My business cards. My opulence. Oh, it's a stuff too. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. What else? My pens, my charger, my adapters, because I go to so many different parts of the world, and some countries alone have 3 or 4 different kind of, I don't know why, but they do. So I'm prepared, right? I'm prepared. And this is the drop cards I was talking to you about. I have some beautiful drop cards at Opulence. I always have 10 of them pre-filled, meaning I have put my contact information on it, as you can see at the bottom, right? These drop cards, every time I have some conversation with someone and they want to know what I do, I give them one of these drop cards, right? They work like magic. Make sure you have these drop cards. I'd rather give these drop cards than my business card, because these drop cards is beautiful. When they go home, they look at it again. They go on the website. They show it to their spouse, and they're like blown away, right? So these drop cards. What else do I have here? I have so much stuff. So you catch my drift. You get my point, right? Be prepared, and become. You look successful and professional. Don't look casual. Don't look like someone who is just winging it. Someone who just, you should know about my products and business, but yet they have nothing to show. Become a walking billboard, wearing your products, using products, having your products, having your literature, right? And look successful. Even if you look casual, you're going to the beach. You have some beautiful foot attire just for that. We went to Toronto Zoo. I'll give you an example. We went to Toronto Zoo. Toronto Zoo is massive. Don't ever go to Toronto Zoo for one day. You can, if you don't get tired and you don't get overheated, maybe you can cover it in one day. But usually we skip some areas because one day is not enough. And it is a lot of uphill and down, a lot of walking. We were about 3/4 of seeing what we got to see. We stopped one day to look at, I don't know what they were, gorillas or what they were looking at. This guy approaches the CEO. Remember, he was wearing shorts and a t-shirt. because it's a hot day, a lot of walking, right? And somebody approached the CEO and say, "Excuse me." I heard somebody say, "Excuse me." I look, obviously, but he's talking to our CEO. And he says, "Listen, I'm sorry to bother you, but I have to tell you this." And Rami says, "Yes, what?" He goes, "My wife has been making me follow you for the last 2 hours, but she's too shy to come and ask you where you got those shoes from. They look so beautiful, yet so comfortable." The loafers that she was talking about. And Ramin says, "Oh, okay. Yeah, that's very loafers. Yes, they're very comfortable indeed." And she goes, "Oh my God, thank you. They're so beautiful. This and that. Where did you get them from?" Right? She's asking the question, where did you get them from? She would have never come to him and ask him where he got those loafers you have sitting at home. Right? Even when he's casual, he's still wearing his own products. And the person became a customer. As a matter of fact, the person became a distributor, right? So be a walking billboard, look successful, be pleasant, and constantly add to the list of names. Your list of names will never stop. You know, you could make things into a positive thing or make them into a negative thing. If you say, "Well, I just moved into a new area, I don't know anyone there." Well, I gave you an example of the lady that moved to Arizona, making $2 million a year, which is 20 years now, right? You could be that person, or you could be saying, "Well, I don't know anyone," right? There's 8 billion people out there. You have the products out of this world. They cannot buy it over the shelf. You have the opportunity. You have a way for them to get the discount, even if they don't want to build a business, just want to get the product. You have everything. So it's up to you to put this out there for as many people to see, for you to make contact with as many people you can. And the rest is history, I guarantee you. I did a training the other day. Even if you spoke to one person a week, you did a tour for one person a week. In 52 weeks, you'll be taking my place. You'll be doing this training. I'll be learning from you, right? You'll be making the amount of income that's unimaginable. If you did one tour per week, forensic says you want to do one tour a week, then how many people you got to talk to, how many dollars you got to make on a daily basis, right? One tour per week. That means maybe you have to talk to 10, 15, 20 people, so one of them actually comes through. Sometimes I invite people to a tour. 5 people say yes. Maybe 1 shows, maybe 2 shows, maybe all 5 show. But nevertheless, I don't bank on one person. And to get that one person, I had to do some preliminary work. I needed to talk to some people, make some contacts, go through the process we talk about, in order for them to be curious enough to come back to the table, to the presentation, to see what it is I'm talking about. So at this point, I think I have covered. A list of names is almost important. How do you make a list of names? I gave you some techniques, some memory joggers on what you got to do, and how you meet people on a daily basis, and how you can get these people to ask questions and want to join your business or buy your products and know about your business, your products. So let me put this thing on silent, because I'm getting messages coming in. Before you know it, they're going to call me. So, anyways, this is some of the people actually I asked to be on this call, and I don't know why they're messaging me, because they know I'm on the call. But anyways, no problem. Now we're going to open it. So please go ahead and ask any questions you may have.
Reza, are those the fashion drop cards? Are they without the GWT logo?
Doesn't matter what you use. It doesn't matter what you use. Don't become your own bigger obstacle. You go out there and utilize whatever you have. I used lookbooks from 10 years ago that I didn't know I had. I have a lot of them. And I hand out those as well. It is not about what you have. It's about,
No, I was just wondering if they brought up new logo, new fashion drop cards for us. I was just wondering.
It's on your back office. Yeah, absolutely. It's in your back office. You can go there and order it. And when you receive it, utilize it, use it, right? I know people in Africa make their own. They have some good print shops. As a matter of fact, my business cards over here, I don't know if I showed you, really good quality business cards. They're made in Kenya, in Nairobi. I got 300 of them made over there. So if you can use a template, you can ask support, and they will send you the template if you're not in Canada, or you can order directly from them. But if you're not in Canada, get the template and you can give it to your local print shop and they can make them for you. Make sure it's quality though. Last thing you want to do is give someone a flimsy, poor, cheap looking, that's not sign of success. That is not, they're going to look at it. Like someone gave me a business card the other day. It was in the bank anyways. One of the financial advisors gave me a card. I'm like, what is this? It's literally like paper. And I go like this, it folds back. Like it's not a business card, but to him, that's a business card. I guess it doesn't matter to him. But if you are someone out there that's representing a prestigious company like Opulence, professionalism, and so on, make sure you get yourself some good business cards made wherever you're at. Drop cards, you can order them, or you can get them locally made too if you're outside Canada. Any questions now?
Yes, Reza.
Yes.
Thank you. Could you please share with us a sample script you use for people, for example, that you met on Facebook? After warming, as you said, you try to warm the market first before introducing the business.
Right.
So,
right. How do I get them to ask me questions is the answer. I want to share with the individual. I speak with Verlin, for example, right? How were you brought into this business? That's one group of people. You, yourself, personally, including me. How were we brought into this business? What did the person do that was effective? That's first set of techniques you can use. Everybody in the world want pretty much the same thing. They want big money, they want free time to enjoy that money, and they want good health. Everybody wants the same thing, right? The only way I'll know what Sauda wants is by me building like and trust with her. How do I build like and trust? By asking questions. Hey, Sauda, how are you doing? Great, nice to meet you. What is it that you do? Oh, I work, I'm a teacher. Oh, okay, great. What age you teach? Like, who do you teach? Oh, I teach these people. Oh, awesome. How's that going? How do you enjoy that? Oh, it's a job. It's okay, enjoy it, but sometimes overwhelming. But the money is not there the way it should. Now I know Sauda likes working with kids and the teaching, but the money is the issue. She's money motivated. She's looking for the money, right? Then I say to Sauda, I says, oh, I see. Okay, so you enjoy what you do, you just like more money. Well, it was the same story with me, Sauda. Really? You were a teacher? No, I wasn't a teacher. I used to work for the government. And I love what I did, but money simply wasn't enough. That job wasn't going to get me to where I want to be that I am today. That job was not going to allow me to have 6 weeks vacation. I just came back from 6 weeks. And before that, I was away another 6 weeks. Then I went to Florida last week with my kids' tournament. Now I'm going to Portugal. Then I'm going to Greece, right? Then I'm going to the Caribbean. Wow, what do you do? That is giving you that extra money and you get to do all this freedom, all this time, all this money. Well, I heard about this company, in my case, some 19 years ago, and I loved what they stood for and what their vision was. This is 19 years ago. If you join today, I am a part of a Canadian company that's in fashion, skincare, and health, right? Stop it, leave it. So I basically did my due diligence. I did some investigation. I did some looking into this company for the past several months. And I realized, oh my God, this is my answer to my prayers. This is where I need to be. And I teamed up with this company for the last, I don't know, 1 month, 3 months, 10 years, 20 years. And I'm living the dream. I'm enjoying what I do. And I've been making money. And I know the CEO. I know the top earner who's working with me directly. And I work at the comfort of my own home. I make my own schedule. And soon I won't have a job. Soon I'll make more than double with this business than I'm making with my job. So you give precise, to the point answers that they wish that they could do. They wish that they could have. They're going to say, oh, so you still have a job? Yeah, of course I have a job, but I won't have it soon because I'm on track to earn what my target is. And what I love about this business is I have the flexibility of working it when I want to work it. And what's even more important, that they have products no one else has, products that are effective, quality of the highest grade, that they make themselves. What's the name of the company? They're going to ask questions, right? As long as they're asking questions, you're on the right track, right? So the question, not a trick, but the technique is in creating curiosity. Technique is by giving short answers, not all the answers in one talk. Short answers for them to come to the next step, to ask the next question. You will reach a point that you cannot answer any more questions until they see the tour. Until they see, if they're not worried, they don't care about the business side of things, don't force them. Until they see the product presentation. So you can show them the products, right? So you can show them what's CFY, what's Divine, what's microsilver spray, what's mouth spray, what's the mouthwash, what's the toothpaste, what's your fashion, you know what I mean? So that's the technique. And once they see that, then you have to, that's a different training for another day on how to close these people, how to get them to join you, to buy from you, right? But right now we talk about prospecting. Next training, we'll talk about closing. Next training, okay? Because I don't want it to be too long. We'll go over some closing techniques. People love to use me to close for them. I'm talking to people that make a lot of money. They utilize me to help them close the deal. I do the same thing. Sometimes I use a third party to help me close the deal, right? To get someone to join and so on and so forth, right? But nevertheless, there's a lot of tools available to us. Testimonial page, Facebook testimonial page. If you're not part of it, be a part of it. There are thousands of testimonies there, right? On YouTube. Share these testimonies with people and make sure they can relate to it. If someone wants to have a nicer skin, don't go sell them on, oh, this person had cancer and this person had chronic, like, you know what I mean? So always trying to stay within that topic. You know, if they care about the oral health, you tell them about your toothpaste, you tell them about your mouthwash, you tell them about the mouth spray, right? And what it is, how it is. If they care about, I don't know, pretty much from head to toe, any problem they have, you know what to talk about. Again, you know what to talk about. I have one lady who's not interested in health products at all. She's only wants fashion because that's what she does right now, sell fashion. Well, guess what? I told her about our health stuff, but I told her I'm going to sit with her and go over our fashion. I'm not going to keep pushing on her the health stuff. She will come around and understand it. She goes, because I don't do health, I don't take anything myself, so I find it hypocritical for me to want to talk about health, but I do fashion. And I'm a big advocate of fashion. I say, okay, no problem. You're in the right place at the right time. So this is a little bit about that. So did I answer your question, Sauda?
Yes, great. Thank you.
Most welcome. Most welcome. Anyone else? Don't be shy.
Ray. Yes, I have a question.
Yes.
Yes, I want to know. We know FOL is good to help lose weight, and how will you approach somebody you see maybe at the gym who is, let's say, I will use the word, who is, let's say, fat, overweight, and you know FOL could help them lose weight, but they didn't ask anything. How will you approach somebody like this to offer them to try FOL?
Well, that's kind of a sensitive topic. If you go approach someone and say, hey, you're fat, you need to lose weight, take this stuff, obviously they're going to say get lost. You know, nobody likes to be told that they're fat, right? So you have to be careful of what you say and how you say it. So you have to build a like and trust, and you know, build a like and trust. Basically, ask them, what's your objective? Why are you coming to the gym? Do you just want to become stronger? You want to put on muscle? What is it that you want to do? And they tell you, well, yeah, I like to be healthy and I like to lose some weight. That doesn't matter who you talk to. I like to lean out. I like to look good. I like to have a good form. I like to, what's it called? I like my form, my definition to pop out, to show. So that's losing weight, right? Well, great. Well, you know what? Have you ever heard of this product called the Fountain of Life? Then they're going to say no. Chances are 99.99999% of the time they're going to say no. Say, oh, you should definitely try that. It's not designed for weight loss, but people do lose weight using this product. How is that? It gets rid of toxins. It gets rid of unwanted stuff in your body, in your stomach, in your colon. It helps get rid of stuff, and in return, it equals to weight loss, right? But it's not designed for weight loss. Because if you say it's designed for weight loss, there's some people that don't want to lose weight. All of a sudden they say, okay, it's not for me. It's for weight loss. Me, I'm trying to gain weight. No, it's not designed for weight loss, even though people will notice weight loss by getting rid of the toxins, getting rid of the stuff in the body that shouldn't be there. So that's how I would approach it. They're going to ask question, what's this product? 100% pure, no chemicals, Norwegian tree extract. Okay? It's out of Norway, Finland, and there's 250 successful lab tests, NPN3 number by Health Canada, so they know right away. This product is approved by Health Canada, and there's no side effects. And it's pure, 100% pure. And they cannot overdose on it. And they're going to say, oh, wow, where do I get it, right? So this is how you approach that topic. Did I answer your question, Hervé?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes. And
awesome.
like, let's say I've noticed that when people know they should get it from you, they react like, oh, he wants me to buy, he wants to sell. How do you do that? When they say, do you just send them the link, or and let them discover this is from you, or you tell them that you can get it from me?
I explained it earlier. After I get their notice and attention on how to get this stuff, they're going to ask me, how do I get this? Say, oh, there is different ways you can get it. You can get it in the store. I usually have some extras. You can buy it from me. Let me check, see if I have. Yes, I do. You can get it from me, or you can get it directly from the company. Now there's no pressure. Is he trying to sell it? Of course he's trying to sell it. Maybe he's trying to share it. Maybe he's just a customer himself. He's just trying to help me. You didn't put pressure on him to buy from you. What you're telling him is, I always have some extras. If you like, you can get it from me. Or if not, it's easy. You create a VIP account, customer, free VIP account, and get it directly from the company. Most people, if they don't know you and your company, they'd rather buy it from you. They'd rather buy it from you and not buy it from a company because they see you, right? And there's no pressure. You're not forcing them to buy from you. The buy from your companies, it's the same thing as buying from you, right? It's your VIP customer. You make them a VIP customer, so it's their choice. They want to buy it now, you sell them yours. If they want to buy it from the company directly, you make them a VIP. They buy from the directly from the company. Either way, you're okay. So it doesn't matter. Don't be so afraid of closing people on the deal, right? Don't be so afraid. if you've done the introduction properly, with conviction, with the belief within you, because you use it yourself, believe me, the product, I don't care who says no to me or what it is or how it is. Not only have the knowledge about the product, but also have my personal experience, what it's doing for me. Since 2017, September of 2017, I've been taking this stuff. I know what it's done for my kids. I know what it's doing for my dogs. I know what it's done for my friends. We have thousands of testimonies, right? So my conviction, my belief system is through the roof. Doesn't matter who says what to me. I back it off with some facts, and that's how it goes. Will everybody buy? No. Some people think, oh, I don't know. They either don't have the money, or they don't think they're ever going to get sick, or they think something negative or pessimistic. There are people, of all sorts. But if I do my job properly, by explaining this properly, by talking about it properly, by having it on hand, I dramatically increase my chances of a sale. So don't be afraid to say, you can buy from me because I have some extras, or you can buy directly from the website. You understand the difference now?
Yes. Yes. Actually, yeah. When those kind of things happen, I don't have any sample with me. Maybe I see somebody at the gym, we're talking about something, and so I will send it. But
Always have it
about
with you.
yeah, no, I mean, yeah. But I was thinking, because it happened to me a lot to see people they are overweight, and I
Right.
was looking for the right way to approach them. Yes, so it happened to me. Like we see people everywhere, at the gym. So yeah, thank you very much. Yeah,
You're very welcome.
thank you.
Very welcome.
Reza, I also have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
I used to share my link to
Okay.
Friends and family when I approach them.
Right.
So what do you think about this this strategy?
These are your friends and family, right?
Yes.
Okay. Would you be
co-workers and ex-co-workers?
Right. The message is the same. Make sure that you have the conviction, make sure you have the products, make sure you have the literature, make sure you have the stories, and make sure you tell them that this product is NPN3 approved by Health Canada. Make sure that they know there's 250 successful lab tests. Make sure you know them and their ailments and what's their problem. Lack of energy. Is it lack of energy? Is it migraine? Is it menstrual cycle? Is it menopause? Is it joint pain? Is it, God forbid, cancer? Is it what problem do they have? Lucky for you and lucky for me and lucky for everyone, this product is a miracle, right? You don't have to be an expert to promote this product. I have people coming and asking me, still not asking me, asking from everybody, oh, does it help with this? Or does it help with that? Or does it help with this? Or does it help with that? It helps with everything. Topically, even if you cut yourself or burn yourself, orally, if you have toothache or gum disease, migraine, internally and topically, joint pain, mosquito bites, bee sting. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Okay? So this product, anybody and everybody can use.
Okay, allow me to go back to the next last session. It's a question related to the last session.
Okay.
Where you were talking about the MGRS, the 450 shopping credit monthly, 450. If we choose to be on 450 monthly,
right?
You said that once we reach this 450 through our retail sales, then the company will not charge our cards. So how concretely is the company will see it and automatically will not charge our card, or we have to call the company?
Automated. Go look at your back office, Sauda, in your performance center. It'll tell you what you've done to date. it'll tell you, let's say your anniversary date is on 21st. Today's the 10th.
Yeah.
Your back office will show you, your performance center will show you how much you have accumulated, how much you have sold, and where you're at. It automatically will not charge. Let's say you're at 450. You've done 350. Yes. It'll charge you 100. If you're at 450, you chose 450. You're done 451, it will not charge. If you picked 450, but you only done 100, they'll charge you 350. It's automated.
Okay. It's clear now. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Very welcome. Any other questions, guys? We have a lot of people on the call. You have to have some sort of question. This is the purpose of this call. If you have questions, go ahead and ask.
Okay, Reza, when you say to people, I get paid to wear this, and if they say, ow, what do you tell them?
How? If they ask you how?
Yes, let's say somebody compliments you on one of your watches you're wearing, and you say, I get paid to wear this, and they say, how do you get paid to wear this? What do you do? Do you say, okay, give me your contact information so I can explain? You explain, or what do you do?
You have your 2-minute story ready.
Hmm?
Your 2-minute story should be so reversed in your head that you can share that 2-minute story in 2 minutes or less. And the only thing that 2-minute story will do will get them even more curious as to wanting to know more. That's when you say, it's impossible for me. When is a good time that we can sit down, if it's in person, or get online and go through it so I can show you how it works? It's impossible for me to tell you on a fly. So let me know when is good so we can get together and go over this, right? This is what you say. Your 2-minute story should be about, my 2-minute story is this. I was lucky enough or fortunate enough that when the CEO of this company, who I trust and respect highly, was about to launch this company, he told me about it. And I decided, after seeing what he's going to do on his vision, I decided to partner up with them. And that's the greatest decision of my life. At the time, I used to work for the government. And within 6 months of partnering with this company, marketing these products, and this opportunity, I was able to get rid of my job. I've not had a job since January 1st, 2009. I've been living the dream. I've been earning money. Depends on how much you've been earning. I've traveled the world, or my business is in 2 countries, 3 countries, 5 countries, 20 countries, 50 countries. Depends on how long you've been in the business, right? Sauda can easily say my business is already in short few months in 5 countries. Hervé can say easily, after, I don't know, so long my business in about 20 countries or whatever countries, 25 countries, whatever, right? So you have to have your 2-minute story ready. That gets them only more enticed, gets them more intrigued, more curious to get together with you to see what's up. People will ask you a question. They'll push you. Oh, just tell me a little bit more though. Do I sell this stuff? Not exactly. What do I do? Well, this is what I'm telling you. Refuse to try to go into the mechanics of the business, meaning explaining how it works on the fly. Set a time, take him to a tour properly, whether it's products, the business, or both, and answer the question after they see the full picture, right? This is what you got to do. I get paid to wear designer goods. I'm not lying. I've been wearing this stuff from day one, not exactly this stuff. And my business has grown to over 200 countries and territories. I get paid from all of them based on what I wore that people ask me, what do you do? Okay, that's it. And to be honest, all my products that you see, who paid for it? Opulence. I earned with them wholesale, retail, commissions, and points I accumulated. There's so much promotions. I used my monthly shopping credits, if I had any left, to buy the stuff that I buy. Last time I was at the office, I bought in excess of $9,200 of stuff. I didn't have $9,200 of shopping credit, not even close, because I constantly buy, I constantly sell, I constantly replenish my stock, my kids, the toothpaste and mouthwash and the hair, body and hair shampoo and conditioner and And let me tell you something. For those of you who don't know, my kids are half, half Persian and half, I guess, what's the proper word for it? Jamaican, if you guys know Jamaican. So half black, right? Their hair is not as nappy as it could be, but it's tangly. It needs to be brushed up. The conditioner is one of the best things we have in Opulence. Once they wash their hair, they load it up with a conditioner, let it sit there for a bit. I don't know, half an hour maybe or 20 minutes. I don't know how long. And they rinse it out. And the hair is very nicely to manage. Do you know our conditioner is the best thing for shaving? I don't use a conditioner in my hair, not that often. I use it mostly for shaving. It's just absolutely insane. If ladies want to shave their legs or whatever, it's one of the best shaving creams, even though it's called a conditioner, right? So these are the things that we use, and you want to make sure you do too. Any other questions? Anyone? I guess not. So what I'll do is, I guess I'll bring this call to an end. Again, we'll give you another 10, 15 seconds. If you have any questions, ask it. If not, I'm going to bring the call to an end, and it will be uploaded to YouTube as well. Hopefully you're subscribed to my channel on YouTube, and put the notification button, click it on, and that way you can see all the stuff that I don't record everything, but this particular one is recorded, and I'm going to be posting it. So any questions, go ahead and ask now. Otherwise, we'll call it a day until our next training. Anyone? Yes, no? Okay. So I guess what we'll do, I don't know, I don't even know how to work this, to be honest with you. Mac is different than PC. I want to bring everyone on the big screen, but I'm not able to. Or am I able to? Let's see. Oh, see. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. All right, guys. I figured it out. See, you only learn by trying. So unmute yourself, put on your videos. If you have any question, last chance to ask. If not, put on your videos and audio, and we do our usual opulence saying. So turn on your cameras, put on your audios, and let's finish this call on a powerful way. Ready to go, guys? Let me know if you're ready.
Yes, sir.
Everybody
Yes, we
ready?
are.
Okay, 1 second. Let me put this on my cell phone as well. All right. Okay, so what do we say in opulence?
One team.
One team,
One team, one
one
dream.
dream.
One
To
dream
the
to
billion.
the
To the
billion.
billion,
billion.
guys, to the billion. See you on the next training.
Billion.
Happy Saturday.
You.
Take care, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. You
Yeah,
too.
thank you. Have a good weekend.
Very
To
welcome.
the
Bye-bye.
billion, to the billion.
To the
To the
billion, guys.
billion.
I was talking with the microphone off.
All right. Now go load up your social media with the links that's available to you. Go to social media. Put a little video on how you take your products. Go to your social media. Show your products. Brag, boast, put it out there. Right? Little clips, little posts here and there. Everything adds up. All right, guys. Love you all.
Okay.
Have
Thank
a
you.
good
Bye
day.
bye.
Bye-bye.
And talk to you guys very soon.
See you.
Thank
To the
Bye-bye.
billion.
Bye.